Hi guys, we are the 732 Review Crew. I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
I'm Mikey.
And today we were watching episode 2 of season 4 of The Expanse titled Jetsam.
Woo! And Flotsam.
Huh?
We had
The eels and Little Mermaid, right?
Anyways,
we had a lot of plot developments between the end of season 3 and season 4. We got to see a lot of that last episode.
Yeah, a couple little months have passed, and currently they being the Belters are starting to run into the rings and colonize.
well, they're trying to. There's a blockade.
They colonize Ilum, but there's some sort of,
Illis.
Illis, yes, that. But there's some sort of like metal creature there or metal force that destroys stuff, like with the ship.
We're also seeing a lot of the struggles with all the factions deciding what to do with all of these new places. And it seems like the Belters are very divided, as always, kind of.
Yeah.
Well,
Earth is very like, no, we don't know what's going on. Nobody do anything, even though obviously it is just as exciting for them as everyone else.
And it does feel like they kind of want to control everything, just like, in the Earth way. Because they feel like they've come first, so they know what to do.
Well, what is the other super important thing about Illis other than the fact that there's ruins and some type of
oxygen.
No, the material that's on there, the ore.
It's full of lithium.
Yeah.
Oh, money. Okay.
So
Sorry about thinking about the people.
no, don't. Well, that's not what Earth is thinking about.
Well, that's not what Avasarala's thinking about. There is that person in her chambers who's like, we need to send all of our people out. Oh, they're all unemployed.
Yeah, true. But let's find out if they do send out the unemployed, or what happens, because currently we need to figure out what this metal is and if it has any relation to the proto-molecule.
Ooh.
And I'm sure we are going to watch the best man for the job for that.
Yeah.
Amos.
The chosen one.
The chosen one.
He has 8 parents. Anyways, this is Mikey's thing.
So if you made it this far into our video, thank you for watching. Make sure you do like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment and tell us your favorite part of the video. Let us know if there's anything we can do to improve your viewing experience, or let us know if we made you laugh in the reaction at a certain point. You can drop little timestamps of them. Thank you.
All right, and we'll get this one started in
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so what do we got here? We reach out, and reach out, flipping close to the goddamn monkey to see if something clicks. So what do we got here?
What's that?
Maybe these are the things that brought down your shuttle.
Yeah, you don't think?
Yeah, that must be it.
It's made out of metal, so it's a machine. Well, that's a very terrestrial thing. Life on Earth developed using potassium, carbon, and calcium, but it could just as easily have been arsenic, silicon, and iron. To us, this looks like a machine, but on this planet, it could be an organism.
Looks like the inside of the rank station.
Proto-molecule.
The molecule tech.
Yeah!
Care to guess where it came from?
We're going there anyway.
By the temple. Going back to those giant structures.
The hive domes.
What? Oh, this is the blockade that people are trying to run?
There's just going to be a bunch of bodies floating in the
Yep.
ring now.
Jeez.
Wow. That's crazy.
It appears they came from the Sojourner, a prospective UN colony ship, at the blockade for nearly 13 weeks waiting for permission to transit the ring.
Yikes.
Those colony ships are packed with supplies. Fat.
That was
easy
pirated?
prey. It sends a message that peace cannot change a century of anger overnight. And that there are Belters who still know how to hate.
Sometimes I fucking hate being right.
Oh, they're on a boat.
They're in space.
Yeah, a boat.
Is that her new husband?
I am so
Yep.
happy you're here.
I wouldn't have missed.
Alright, well, thank you for the comments. I would have been shocked.
Yeah, what?
I would have mentioned it.
Oh, that's dope. Look at that. It's like a stealth jet. Or a stealth bomber.
A little bird.
It does look like one of those, doesn't it?
I never thought I'd
want to see the aurora borealis on Mars.
That's what you get when you make a magnetosphere.
What does that say?
She got an invite.
That girl, she... What's up? No, something was up with that girl when I was editing the video. Is there like a Martian, like, terrorist group? Drugs.
Space Adderall.
Why are they looking for her?
Uh-oh.
Demolition Tech 3rd Class Roberta W. Draper.
I prefer Bobby.
Formerly Gunnery Sergeant Roberta Draper of the Martian Marine Corps.
Before that, I was seen to run my basketball.
Discharged for repeated acts of insubordination.
No, they moved me to power forward.
He was found in a cargo container this morning with his neck snapped.
Jesus, is that what this is all about?
I assume they train your special forces types to resist augmented interrogation.
Yeah, and they also trained me to snap necks. But I haven't done either of those things since coming home.
Ooh.
You seem very fond of Earthers. For a Martian, I mean.
Fuck you! Everything I've ever done has been for Mars. I came back here to willingly face a court-martial for Mars.
You can go.
Drugs.
She accepted the invite, though.
Yeah. Ooh. I would too.
You have nowhere else to go.
Nobody would accept them.
And she's also super on board with testing them all.
I feel like they're not infected.
I don't think so either.
That's where that person was impaled.
How did anyone live through this?
Amos humor. He's like, how'd you live? Oh, I'm sorry.
You didn't say sorry, though.
What's up with the dude's leg?
He fell out of a spaceship.
Yeah, he got fucked up in the crash.
Oh, is that over his pants leg? Because it looks like it's just like a bare leg.
I think his pants are ripped.
It did kind of look like a bare leg.
Hey, Murdy. It's like a blasting cap to you?
It's my tree. And yes.
Blasting cap. Was it sabotaged?
Seems like it.
I think someone blew up this pad.
What? Who?
Our scans indicate they extend underground.
They're a hive.
Deeper than our radar could penetrate. You know how belters are. If they can't use it, it doesn't exist. Yeah. You've got us totally figured out.
No, she didn't even know. The drone.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
What are these things?
Hives.
Look how big the one behind that one
Or was
is.
it ships that have crashed?
Gotta be hives.
Well, she said they extend very far underground. Further than they could even possibly see.
You're right. Space god spears. Just...
This is an anime.
Is it even a real planet?
Assuming this solar system is the same age as our own, radioisotope dating puts this structure at approximately 1.5 billion years old.
Yikes.
They developed first. We knew
You don't
this.
see how strange that is?
Apparently not. Proto-molecule hijacks organic life and uses it for its own purposes. When it
We
landed
knew
here, it
that.
killed everything it touched.
So evolution on this planet would have had to start over. 3 biomes then.
3?
Whatever made the protomolecule. The local biosphere and now us. There's no way to tell how they're mixed.
Space Jesus.
Oh.
Anything?
No, just anymore.
Huh.
There's no.
It is pretty sick that he's gotten to the point where he's like, all right, let's see what happens. You know?
One day I see a lizard here eat a thing 2 times its own size.
Nice. Nice.
Still always shiver first time. Well, we are here to help.
I'm actually starting to believe that.
Excuse me.
Is this gonna be a space wife?
It's Bobby.
That's his Mars wife. His other Mars wife.
Looks like we got 2 new customers.
This is Jacob, my husband,
and
our daughter Felsia.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, no space wife.
Rep.
It's been a long, rough day, and you guys need some family time together, right? I'll see you soon.
Poor Alex.
Where did you get this?
At the pad. You people blow up that pad deliberately. That's what took down our shuttle.
That's ridiculous. We needed that landing pad to get our lithium into orbit.
Get the word out, and you have until morning to give me the people that planted the bomb.
We will not be intimidated.
Either they pay for this,
I don't like this.
or you all will.
He's a villain.
I mean, that's his typecast for that actor.
I don't know this actor.
Your friend left.
Who, Marty? It's not my friend. What do you got on tap?
What you got to butter?
He's like, oh wait, what? She's losing her crew.
Well, that was the one that's like, we need to
Very
colonize.
outspoken, yeah.
Yeah.
I have an invitation.
You've been flagged for additional screening. I'll handle this. She's a personal guest of the Secretary General.
Or is this flagging her and UN is like, come on.
Yeah.
Where's the cucumbers?
I mean, Gunny's got to be on their equivalent of a terrorist watch list.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Bobby.
Hey. What?
She's all the way at the end of the table.
You hear they said that's one that killed her team on Ganymede.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Who's sitting next to her?
The husband.
I mean,
Sergeant Draper.
Avasarala will be right there.
Of course, my apologies.
Hmm?
Roberta.
Bobby.
Is Avasarala going to be at the other end of the table?
Sergeant Avasarala, at your service.
I mean, they showed her all the way
I
at the
wanted
other.
to meet you for such a long time, to thank you in
She found her person at the
saving
party.
Christian's life.
You're welcome, sir. And respectfully, if you married Christian, you're a hell of a lot braver than I am.
Oh, they're both at the head.
That's the Martian Prime Minister.
My dear friend, Admiral Michael Sauder once said,
Rest in peace.
"The war does not end when people put down their guns. It ends when they reconcile. Until then, the war has only paused. And so let us take a moment of silence for Admiral Sauder and all those like him.
Say Koitiar's
on
name.
both sides,
Come on.
For they are the best of us. And
Yeah, people know she'd spy with her at all times. Also, why do I feel like Gunny's gonna be like, I'm not a Martian, I'm a human.
Because Mars is rejecting her.
Yeah.
Medina Station continues to exist only by the goodwill of Earth and Mars, and our fleets. Belters would do well to remember that.
Oh, shut up.
Aha.
The Inners can no longer police the Belt.
Then we had best do it for them.
I love Ashford.
He's got like some crisis of consciousness going on.
On a planet.
How many moons though?
How was it?
Lame.
Terrifying.
Take me to Tatooine. 2 moons.
Oh shit, there is 2 moons, fuck. She's really struggling, isn't she?
I bet.
Yeah.
Or is it something else?
I think she's just struggling.
Yep. I think she needs her gravity meds.
Sedated herself.
She kneeling in the puke. Gross.
You ain't taking to the gravity drugs as well. When your bones are getting denser, you're building muscle tissue, but it's your cardiovascular
Oh.
system. It just ain't developing quickly enough. Oh, Naomi, your heart just ain't as strong as it needs to be in this gravity.
Oof.
Naomi?
Don't say anything to Holden. He'll overreact. He's got enough on his mind already.
Ah, no more secrets. What happened to no more secrets? Remember? Fred Johnson, no more secrets after that?
You should tell that to Naomi.
Damn.
Mako Inaros.
Who? Big pirate lord?
Naomi said you knew what he did to her.
Was that Naomi's husband?
I don't know.
How did Mako Inaros get
I guess so.
in her?
Ah, he's charismatic, he's uncompromising, he's very dangerous.
He's going to meet Naomi's son?
Is that the one that Naomi like ran with originally?
That's what they were just saying.
Yeah.
That's where her son is, remember?
Is it?
Yeah, here's the dad took the son.
You were busy, but it was nice to meet your husband.
Be careful. He's a charmer. He'd only break your heart.
He was the only one who would even speak to me.
It looks fantastic.
You were using me tonight, just like you used him. It was humiliating.
Oh, Bobby.
All they saw was Earth calling its lapdog to heal.
Backfire.
She's right.
Come and work for me.
Yes.
Abandon Mars.
If they don't see how glorious you are, they don't deserve you.
I don't need you to save me.
I love her in that moment. She's like, I fucked up. Come work for me, please. These people are trash.
Oh, back to Miller.
File a report. I gotta tell them that it's finish the paperwork. I know. Stop it. I'm doing what you want.
Uh-oh.
What do we got here?
What did Miller find?
He's gonna activate it.
You were on the right track, kid, but we gotta go. Tick-tock, that door won't stay open forever. Okay, stop.
Jim, what did he say?
Oh, she believes in him now. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's talking to
at
a
this
wall.
point, it's obvious that she is actually communicating with
The
something.
question of who killed the proto-molecule builders is in there. I don't know.
Oh.
Even Officer Ralla was like, yeah, I mean, he's fucking talking to ghosts, bro.
But clearly the ghosts are real, so.
I'd feel a hell of a lot better if someone stayed at the Rossi, watched our asses in case we need backup.
I'll look after you, boys.
That was clever.
That was a classy move by Alex there, you know?
Family.
Especially since she...
Because it was making her do what he wanted her to, but also covering her ass.
Where the hell are you? I'm in town.
All right, well, Holden and I are going on this mission.
He's trading him bullets.
I mean, to be fair, that's probably super valuable.
Yeah.
Really keeping an eye on things, huh?
It's easy to make more. Shit, I could be rich here.
What
How about that?
do you buy?
Oh, wow, they don't let you sleep on the ship?
He bought a bedroll.
It's outside. It's like Earth here, except less pollution and more moons.
He's going camping. Found his girl.
That was mine.
What else you got?
This is his girl. What kind of meeting is this?
An attack Earth meeting. Meth lab?
What is this shit?
It's just focus drugs. Okay, please, if they see you here, they'll kill me.
But your girlfriend here knows something about a customs agent getting beat to death down by the docks this morning.
No, not a thing. Weird. Shut the door.
Oh.
David, baby, your aunt is becoming a
But
problem.
it's Aunt Bobby the Marine. Let's go, Aunt Bobby the Marine. Come on. Aunt Bobby the Marine. Yeah, Bobby the Marine. Yeah, Bobby the Marine. Let's go. Oh, yeah, you shocked yourself. You.
Oof.
Oh, he's gonna be super focused.
It was a goop.
Wait, it's cornstarch. Hello, Aunt Bobby the Marine. Aunt Bobby.
David's out. For good. And next time there won't be a next time.
Oh, Aunt Bobby the Marine. From
I kind of
Batman.
wish she punched her one more time, you know? Just real savage.
Yo, she only punched that girl once and the girl's been down the whole time.
Look at her. She's like... Look at her.
Brick house.
She's like a quarter of Bobby's size.
That guy's like, I'm so focused on the floor right now.
Man, this floor's so smooth, man.
Feel every divot.
Wow, my head really hurts.
He's gonna activate it. It's open.
Is it just a hole in the floor?
It's open.
Why is it open?
I wasn't like that before.
Jump. Do a flip.
Do they have a rope? Base rope?
They got a space flash
Disco ball.
dodecahedron.
Just a
Is that a soccer ball?
The disco ball. Yeah, there's the rope. I told you they needed rope.
I'm good.
Back on series.
Fuck, oh my god.
It's always a big problem.
Just tell me what the fuck we're looking for.
I'm tired of it. They woke me up in the middle of the night and fucking tell me cryptic shit.
I need that out of there. Okay?
Huh?
Dragging me out into the middle of the night to do your fucking gardening.
Hey, we're all doing someone else's dirty work, kid.
Turn it on. Make it glow.
These people built stuff that lasts for billions of years and it can't handle a few roots.
There weren't any roots here when they built this stuff.
Last time you stuck your hand in something familiar, it put you in a coma.
You got a point.
All right, no coma this time, kid.
We both settle for just not having your voice in my head.
One voice in his head. Well, that would be swell.
Hearing all the voices of everybody.
100,000 people died on arrows. Try carrying that around in your skull.
He hears everybody.
He is everybody.
Voices. Memories. People screaming for a death that never comes.
Oh god.
Sorry.
Oh, Amos! Yeah, what a boy.
And then she proceeds to be loud as fuck.
Good job, Amos.
We make something again. Dig up some treasure. Here come the fucking Innes who take it all away again.
Somebody in this shithole killed 23 of my friends.
Such a pretty reasonable response.
Oh, yeah.
Careful, Eartha.
They ain't over yet.
Now that was a threat.
Oh my god. Back to cutting a root.
That kind of was a threat.
No, that was a straight up threat.
He did it.
Huh?
Like when you get like something out of your tooth that's stuck there.
Yes.
And then your tooth moves?
Yeah.
Hey, it's not a coma.
Get him out!
At least the door closes very slowly. Is he gonna slip? Yep.
All in there with him, Alex.
No.
It's a friend.
Jim's gonna tell him to cut him.
Don't drop my hat!
Come on. Come on, Jim. Come on, Jimbo.
You can't get crushed. You're the chosen one, Anakin.
Hit.
See, he kept his hat.
Are you okay?
Oh,
lightning.
Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
Need power source, doesn't it?
It's a rain dance.
These lightning rods and they're good power something in this core underground?
We're gonna find out.
What?
I feel like the lightning just started after the machine
They're
activated.
lightning rods.
What the hell did you do?
But they're only active when they're plugged in fully.
Huh?
We have to remember, this man has no idea what he's doing. He's just doing whatever Miller tells him to do.
He's just flipping switches. See
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're back for the discussion, and if you have noticed, we do have a whiteboard now that we have grabbed in between, in which case Mike and I are going to write our theories on our sides while we talk about them so we can keep them posted, as well as, you know...
Because we have too many and we forget them every time.
Yeah.
And in the middle, as we get our answers, we will put it in the middle and see if anybody was right and how right they were.
Correct. So, to start, that episode was absolutely entertaining, and we got a bunch of information from Proto Miller in terms of
Proto Miller. Okay.
He still retains all the thoughts, all the memories, and everything from every single soul and arrows, which means anything that the proto molecule simulates, you can kind of assume it probably retains and they're not individuality to a certain extent.
It's a hive mind.
Well, what was the saddest part about what he said,
Well,
though?
he was like every single nightmare and stuff like that.
But
they weren't dead.
They're not dead.
The protomolecule isn't dead. They're so just like Juliet, like they're not a living human anymore, but their consciousness
they exist within the hive
Their
mind.
consciousness still exists. Yes.
And in this episode, they told us the protomolecule on this planet, the structures are 1.5 billion years old.
Yes.
Which lines up with the protomolecule arriving in our solar system 1.5 billion years ago as well, but being interrupted by Jupiter, getting caught in the orbit, instead of interacting with the single cell organisms that were alive on the planet, like the bacteria and whatnot, it ended up being stuck. And then when it interacted finally with, complex organisms like us, it had a different effect than intended.
Well, I thought the other cool part of that ties directly into what you just said was the roots.
Oh yeah.
He's like, how did they lasted 1.5 billion years, but the roots are the problem? He's like, they didn't know roots were going to be a thing.
Well, that's how technology works to an extent too. Is you can have something super, high tech or super advanced in terms of architecture, and just it is destroyed by vines because it's a slight difference in the makeup messes up the entire functionality of what it is.
Yeah, like for example, if earthquakes started being a thing on the eastern seaboard, like on the regular,
It doesn't have to be that crazy. A grain of sand in a piece of delicate machinery.
yeah,
destroy
sure,
the whole thing.
fair.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Amos found his match this episode.
All right, first of all, Amos found a friend this episode.
Well,
Alex did not.
Let's dive deeper into that. Is Amos seeming like he's doing okay?
Amos has never been okay.
No, Amos seems like he's thriving on this planet, I think.
No, Amos is definitely not thriving, but Amos is going through. They're all going through something. It's like it's season 4. They all have deep emotional trauma they're dealing with.
But he seems to be accepting it though, because he said he bought a pack. He was going to sleep outside. He says this is just like Earth minus all the pollution and stuff.
Fair. Okay.
So that seemed like he was taking it pretty well because he grew up on an Earth that was terrible, and now he gets to experience what a pre-civilization Earth looks like. With all the stars and the 2 moons in the sky.
Yeah, okay, fair.
He's getting to thrive a little bit. He has all the bullets he can make. He said, I could be as rich if I wanted to be here.
Plus, we also know since we met Amos, he's been drinking and fucking. So
Yeah, so that was
not a coping thing for him. That's new necessarily.
It's just his hobby.
And then he met a female equivalent of himself she took his drinks. Remember when he took, who was he drinking with that was drinking the bottle and he took half of it? Was it Miller?
Alex.
Was it Alex? Or was it Miller?
Yeah, it was Alex.
It was in the bar. Yeah, Alex when they were drinking. No, it was Miller. They're in the bar.
There's been multiple drinking scenes with him.
A 2 seasons ago when they're in the bar and Miller got fired, he's talking to him and Miller has the drink and he pours the shot and then Amos takes the entire bottle instead. Amos has always been like the type of person, he's like, oh yeah, I'll take what I want. And he meets a girl who not only takes what he wants, but during sex, she's like, shut your mouth.
Because
yeah, that was a great scene. Well, we also saw a straight up murder right at the end there.
Oh yeah, what's that guy's name?
What is
the guy who shot him? Coop?
It's something that Amos kept messing up on purpose.
Marty. Well, he's calling him Marty. It's not Marty, but we'll call him Marty because that's what Amos calls him.
Marty is going to trigger something.
Well, clearly Marty is out for retribution.
Here, I'm gonna agree or disagree with you.
Something proto-molecule related.
I don't think so.
Okay.
He's too just.
I think if anything, he'll die to something.
Well, okay, here, let me throw out one that you can both, since we're trying something new here.
Yes.
I don't think these are.
Do you think what Holden just did was good or bad? And what do you think is going to happen because of him fixing the machine? Or whatever it is.
Activating. Oh man, my spelling.
Also, some other things that happened this episode. We got to see Bobby and Avasarala. Avasarala is like, yo, these people treat you like shit and you're the best thing since sliced bread, so come work for me. And she says no. Do you think Bobby's ultimately going to work for Avasarala?
I think so.
I don't
Mikey?
think so, but I'll get to that in a second. I think Holden's going to accidentally... I think he accidentally powered on an underground facility that's a factory. Because we know we're on a planet of lithium, which we know is very useful for storage of energy.
Well, that would explain that the lightning strikes, absorbing the lightning strikes to become battery.
Yeah, and I think the drones may have been a self-defense mechanism on this planet. So I think he's screwing up.
Space Jesus activating proto temple. Bad.
Holden powered on the factory.
Do I think it's a factory?
You didn't say if you thought it was good or bad.
Well, I think the purpose of this is to. I think the purpose of it is to create stuff related to terraforming planets for the protomolecules.
We're gonna run out of space on that.
He's writing so big.
Yeah.
I'll have to rewrite it eventually.
Okay. All right. So,
for the second question you had,
we don't actually have to. I was just curious what you guys thought about that.
What did you think about that?
He said yes.
Bad.
No. About Bobby.
Oh, Bobby? Yeah, I mean...
I don't think so.
I wouldn't. They brought back the character. They're interacting together. There's no reason why Bobby wouldn't. Though, I think Bobby might have a mini arc where she takes down a drug dealing organization.
Yeah, agree. I think Bobby currently... Well, she is so observant of what's going on around her to the extent that she even realized, the drug
that girl was
eat bad
tied into the murder
pretty quickly. The big thing with Bobby, I think, is she is, despite her actions, the only time she's ever betrayed Mars, despite what I've said in the other episodes, was when they were going to fire on her friends who helped already save her already and Mars and everything else. So she has the utmost faith in them because she knows they wouldn't do anything drastic, and she didn't mean to kill that soldier, but she did. And the other time was also that guy with that whole conspiracy with the protomolecule, which, to be honest, they named her a hero after that at first. So, and then they came back and they were saying, well, that's the girl who killed her squad on Ganymede. It's like, okay, well, the rumors are going a little crazy right now.
Rumor mill.
Well, but she's at this point, she's damaged goods.
But I think she wants to prove herself to Mars. And then when she does, I don't think she's going to join Avasarala. I feel like she's going to join the crew.
She's going to be Admiral Bobby.
We'll see what happens
Fourth
there.
faction arises, the Mormons.
What else is going on? Ashford and Drummer
hunt down the pirate. Oh yeah,
have to hunt down a possible
Naomi's
baby daddy.
Yeah.
So very interesting to finally learn that Naomi's baby daddy was named. I think his name was Marco.
It's Marco Inaros.
Marco Inaros. Funny enough, reminds me of Inara from Firefly because of Inaros. But the big thing I'm curious of is, are we going to see a radicalized pirate version of Naomi's son who, thinks that she left him in the family and so that he's completely radicalized by the dad to be bad? Are we going to see that? That's my theory.
Write that down.
Naomi's son.
I don't know. I think Ashford might.
Ashford spoke highly of him in regards to
his skill.
A threat.
Like as pirate to pirate, he's like, dude's cracked.
Yeah. So I think her son's a bad radicalized pirate right now because of the past potential history.
Do you think Ashford is going to stay loyal?
Yes.
Or do you think he's going to be like, oh, you right, pirate baby, let's go?
I think he'll stay loyal, but I think he'll die.
You think that's the culmination of his arc?
Ashford dies, but is loyal.
No, I think Ashford's too much of a fan favorite to die. And he's made it past one season.
That would be a very good emotional situation, though, is to take a fan favorite and just...
This isn't Game of Thrones.
Let's see. What else? Very interesting to learn that technically there was 3 different interactions with the biome on the planet. The original version, the protomolecule interacting, and
humans.
Earth. And, like they said...
We have no idea how it's going to go.
We don't have any idea, if those bugs or the metal flying things are, living creatures.
Well, they're definitely not organic.
I thought that was a really cool thing.
The question is, are they sentient?
Yeah, basically, if, you evolve slightly differently and you're all of a sudden we're rock people.
Well, because it's, yeah.
Anything else you guys would like to discuss in this episode?
No, I am...
I gotta rewrite my.
Did you have any other theories, Mikey? You're all over the place, but I mean, there's some stuff where okay.
How big, Mikey?
Oh yeah. Here, hold on.
I gotta rewrite it, okay? I thought I was writing it big enough so that we could turn it and you could all see it.
I think this is more really to keep tabs.
And then we go at the end of the season and be like, oh yeah, cross it out. Stuff is wrong there.
I mean, this is one episode. We're gonna have to get a billboard in here.
All right, we'll go with radical.
We'll get one of those whiteboards that they had in the school. You know, those giant ones. All right.
Yeah. Okay. We will.
All right. I think
see what happens.
It's pretty good to wrap it up. If you made it this far into our new version of our discussion, let us know how you like our new inclusion of a board to help keep track of our theories and what goes right versus what goes wrong. But anyway, we are the 732 Review Crew, and I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, tell us your favorite part, or subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.